Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss. Never put a futures position on without a stop-loss order in place.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Well, 4307 Tuesday. Mike, it is Tuesday, right? Trades become one big melt to me after a while. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
You got it.
All right, tomorrow's Tuesday. We're talking about trades for Tuesday, 4307. Look at the Omnis. They went from red to green. Will it work? Well, I don't know, but it should, because that's the way my work works, and when it flips, I flip with it, so let's give it a shot. We'll see what we can get out of it. ESM7, the E-mini S&P, or the SPM7, you choose. Omni support, 1432.5 to 1431.5. The market backs off a couple of ticks from where it is now. You may want to get yourself long there. In the S&P, you place all your orders on an MIT basis. They allow you to do that in the E-minis. Omni turns neutral if we get below 1425. So if we get long in the 30 area and you get stopped out, if you get down below the 25 area, knock yourself out. So stops below 1425. Omni's profit objective is 1446 to 1448 or be out by the close. If you guys look at your charts, I think you see what I see. If not, I'll show it to you maybe on a chart tomorrow, especially if it happens. Looks like this thing is going to try to make a run for the highs. Now, I think that's interesting because of the situation that we're in right now. I'm not going to stand here in front of the camera and say you heard it here first because we need a little more data. But I'll say this now. Over the course of my trading career, I've seen certain moves take place. And if S&P runs up for a new high in the next week or two and hits that high and stops, we're going to go down so big your pants are going to fall off. It's going to get terrible. You'll see. Now, do I know that's going to happen for sure? No, not a chance, because look, I'm a buyer tomorrow, right? But I do think that we're going to start heading for the highs. And we take out the highs and continue on. Thank you very much. Everything went well. If we hit those highs and start backing off, it's going to get ugly out here. You're going to see a classic example of a market blow off at the top and turn around and turn into a bear. Again, I'm not calling that yet. We need a little more data, but from what I'm seeing in this setup, it's getting interesting. I don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to get a lot of good trading opportunity out of it, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, red Omni, red Omni. Here we go with the NASDAQ. Excuse me, green Omni. Green Omni was red yesterday. We've gone green. NASDAQ supports 1787.5 to 1786.5. A little bit of a pullback from where we are at 91. Get yourself long. Market turns neutral if we get below 1773. So if they start hammering that, yuck, get rid of them at 773. Sold. I want out. Get yourself out of them. So stops obviously below 773. Omni's profit objective is 1809 on the upside. So if we can get 1787s, we get somewhere near 1809, I'm taking my profit up there or be out by the close. So that's what we're looking for. S&P, again, quickly, you're going to buy it somewhere in the 1432.5 to 1431.5 area, MIT, which they allow. Omni turns neutral if you get below 1425. Omni's profit objective is 1446 to 1448 if we get what we're looking for and the buyers come in tomorrow. NASDAQ quickly, 1787.5 to 1786.5. Buy it on a little pullback. Stops below, put your stops below 1773. Profit objective 1809 or be out by the close. Okay, I know I mentioned this a lot, but again, I say we're going up tomorrow. If your work says down and you have indicators or whatever it is, the type of work that you use, if it says down and you don't like what I have to say, don't take the trade. Do your homework. Always do your homework. Do your work. Make sure it jives with Oscar's work. If on one of the reasons or one of the indicators that you use before you make a decision to pull the trigger, but do your homework. It's very important to do your own homework. Never expect the market to get you out of a bad trade. It will not happen. If you get in a bad trade, don't start averaging. If you're in at any market, S&P will use 1410. You bought one. It goes to 1405. Instead of taking your loss, you buy another one to average and hope it gets to 1407.5 to get out break even. Don't do it. It will not work over time. You may catch one every now and then that'll bail you out. But if you start averaging, you will find that you will lose your money. Get out of a market when you're supposed to get out. Get out of a market when you feel you're wrong. When in doubt, get out. Now, I'm talking about a bad trade. You put yourself in a bad trade. Let's say you did something by accident. You hit the wrong buy instead of a sell. If you're in a bad trade, you get out immediately if you've made a mistake. Immediately. You never, ever, ever, ever ride errors. Never ride an error. If you meant to say sell, but you hit buy, and when you look, you realize it comes up on the screen and you're long one, you do not question it. You don't look at the clock. You don't look at the time. You don't look at the tick. You get out no matter where the market is. At the market, boom, sell one, done, out. If you bought one by accident. That I have lived by on the floor, off the floor, my whole career. If you put on the wrong position for any reason at all, get out the second you notice and then discuss what it could have been if you would have stayed in. That will help you, believe me. Again, never expect the market to get you out of a bad trade. If you're in a bad trade, don't expect the market might finally come around and get me out. Just get yourself out. If your stop's about to be elected, let it go. There's usually a good reason why a stop gets hit if you've placed it in the proper place. Soybeans, well, boom, boom, boom. I know. Wheat, corn, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I can read it. I can feel it. There's blood behind my eyes. But they didn't take us out in beans. They didn't take us out. Mike, they never got my stops, and I bought another one. So I'm long beans, and we went up 20 cents yesterday. Maybe I'll get back some of that money they took from me. We'll see where that goes. But anyway, bean stops. We were at 7.15 in your May beans. I'm raising my stop to 7.37. If you're still in the trades with me, we got hit long, but the beans we stayed with and never hit our stop. I actually bought another one right while we were down here somewhere. The market's heading back up. It went up 20 some odd cents today, ended up settling up 17 on the day. Come on, beans, take these markets back up because you know that's where we're going to end up. But for now, hey, I'm a man. I place my stops. When my stops get hit, I get out. Imagine this. Imagine if I didn't take my corn loss and let my corn stop get hit count them, 2 lock limits ago above the market. We have lock limit down and lock limit down since the day my stop got hit. Now, if my stop wasn't in and I didn't leave it there because I'm a type that trades without stops, I am stuck long corn 2 limits in a row without being able to get out. It looks like it's going to be lock limit down again tomorrow. Do you understand the purpose of using stops? Always leave them. I had that stop. I placed it every night at 6:45 Eastern. Every night. And boom, it finally saved me a fortune because boy, would I not have wanted to still be long corn 40 some odd cents ago and heading lower. Stops are your best friends. No two ways about it. You'll always hear that from me. All right, I think we're pretty much wrapped up today. I think I got out everything I wanted to say. It's only Tuesday. Maybe some good things will happen during the week. We'll find some great trades or some formations will take place. So with that, I think flash updates. If you want to be on my flash updates database, go to the site. www.futurestraders.com. Sign up for registration. That will get you on the Flash Updates database automatically, which, as you know, don't work if you've been following me for the last 2 days, so don't bother. No, just kidding. Keep going. Believe me, we've got a lot of guys working on this in the background. We're just about ready to give it a shot again, and it should work, but enough of that. In any event, go to the site, watch the Omni that's there, go to the forum, talk to the guys, fill out, answer some questions. It's a great place. I go to the forum every day. I'm certainly there every night answering any questions that I think make sense to me that are posted at my forum. I answer them. So if you go there and you leave some questions, I'll be there to answer them for you. Hey, don't forget, Mandalay Bay, the Money Show, May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th in Vegas. Mandalay Bay, I will be there. What's that booth number, Mike? I love to hear.
613.
Booth number 613. Come on down. Come see me down in Vegas. I'll do some seminars. I'll find out what it is you guys have been writing to me in emails, and I'll make sure I include some of what it looks like you need in the work while I'm down there. If you're going to come, drop me an email at oscarinvegas@gmail.com. I'll know you're coming down, and, I'll be ready for you, and I'm sure we're going to get to hang out a little bit. I don't think it's going to be 24 hours work, so maybe we'll get to know each other a little bit, which can be really cool, guys, so come on down. When you're at my YouTube spot, www.youtube.com/futuresanalyst, Please hit the subscribe button. That will enable YouTube to know you want to subscribe to my videos. And the moment I put them out, YouTube will send you an email and you'll know that they're out there. If you'd like to contact me by telephone, please do. I'm here, more hours of the day than most people even dream of staying awake. I'm in my office doing my work. You can always reach me, 718-351-2266. Mikey, you got something for me to read there? I see you holding something up. What do you got for me?
Well, let's get out that email address again, just to make sure.
Which email address you want me to give out on this one? Hey, Mike, give out the email address. Let's see what you got to say.
Alright, so that's the email at futuresanalyst@gmail.com.
Send us an email at futuresanalyst@gmail.com. Hey, Mikey's getting involved in the videos. Soon we'll have him sitting here. It'll be like Ed McMahon or something. Let's see what happens. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, be careful out there. Don't forget, a market will not take you out of a bad trade. Keep your emotions out at all times. Always, always keep those emotions out. Don't forget, stops are in. Place them first. Emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.